8Cs, receiving school students and teachers.
Good morning, Miss Yurima.
Thank you. You may sit down. All right, 8Cs and receiving students. Okay, let's have Naomi. Can you tell us what we looked at in our previous lesson, please? All right, receiving students, what did we look at in our previous lesson?
We did revisions or direction.
Okay, very good. Directions. What else? What else did we look at? Andy?
Distances.
Okay, and also distances. Thank you, Andy. All right, so we looked at, in our previous lesson, we looked at distances and directions. Okay, let's have a volunteer, Paulus. Paulus, can you come up to the board and draw up the main compass points on the board here quickly? Okay, what do we call the main compass points? Cardinal points. Very good. Okay. So can you please? Okay. All right. Write up the cardinal points. Receiving students, you can go up to the board and draw up the cardinal points. It's okay, just that's okay. Yeah, just forget it. Just write the what? North, south. Okay, that's okay. Thank you, Paulus. Our marking pen is not. Okay, so Paulus he's got the points already. Okay, north, south, west, east. All right, north, south, west, east. Anyway, thank you, Paulus, for making us laugh. Start off with laughing. Okay, good. All right, the next thing. What do we call the points in between the cardinal points? Intermediate or intercardinal points. Very good. Paulus, you can, yeah. Thank you. Okay, draw it up properly. Okay, very good. All right. Raymond, please put down the intercardinal points or intermediate points. Receiving students, you also go up to the board and do that, please. This is permanent. Okay, thank you, Raymond. All right. Okay, we have the intercardinal points or intermediate points that are in between these main points, north, south, west, east. So remember, west comes first, west, east. Okay, always remember that. All right, very good. Okay, receiving students. Okay, for today's lesson, 8Cs and receiving students, just a reminder that today is our last lesson for this year. So we're just going to just a revision. How many questions? Just 4 questions, I think. And we'll end our lesson, okay? So 8Cs and receiving students. Receiving teachers, please, in your own time, or you have the remaining time to spend with your students to just catch up on other topics or revision skills that you've missed out on. Please, you can have that time to spend with your students. All right. If we didn't touch on any important points here. All right, so. Okay, question number 1, please. 8Cs and receiving students, can you answer that? How many degrees? Okay, how many degrees is a circle? Can you answer that into your book, please? Your exercise book. How many degrees is a circle, a full circle? Not half a circle, whole circle. How many degrees is it? Okay, finished? Yes? All right, someone to give us the answer for that. Okay, let's have one from that side, that corner there, group 7.
360 degrees.
Okay, Bronwyn, can you explain why 360 degrees?
Because from north to east is 90 degrees, from east to south is 90 degrees, that adds up to 180 degrees, that's half of a circle. From south to west is 90 degrees, west to north is 90 degrees. If you add that, that's 180 degrees. You add both sides together, it's 360 degrees.
Okay, very good. So, what she said, all right, if you look at these bearings, okay, you look at these points, from here to here, that's 90. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 quarters. Okay, that's a whole. So 90, one right angle is 90 degrees. So 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 gives you 360 degrees. Okay, receiving students? Okay, good. That's number 1. Number 2, next question, please. All right, it reads, the scale on the map reads 1:35. Okay, explain what this means. 1:35, that's the scale on a map. Right, receiving students, what does this scale mean? Can you write it down, please? Or explain what it means. 1:35, the ratio 1:35. What does that mean? Forgive me. All right, you finished with that? Yes. Okay, good. Receiving students? All right, can someone explain to us what that scale means? Okay. All right, we'll have Andrew.
1 centimeter on the map is equal to 35 kilometers underground.
Okay, very good. So you heard that 1 centimeter on the map, all right, represents or is equal to 35 kilometers on the ground. So on the map, 1 centimeter. On the ground, it will equal to 35 kilometers. So it can be 1:50, 1:70, 1:25. You already know that 1 centimeter equals to that number of kilometers. Okay, good. All right, receiving students, I hope you got that correct. Number 3. All right, it reads, the distance from A to B on the map is 35 centimeters. Okay, how many kilometers is A to B? So you know what to do using your scale. All right, we'll have a volunteer to come to the board and do the working out, please. Receiving students, if you finish, go up to the board and show your working out. Those of you finish with your answer. All right. Okay, we'll have Rose. Rose, quickly come up to the front, please. Do your working out. So your answer, without the answer. Here?
That the distance from point A to point B is 1,225 kilometers.
Okay, thank you, Rose. You others, you agree with her answer? Okay. Like what she said, distance from point A to point B is 1,225 kilometers. So you multiply 35 by 35 centimeters. 35 kilometers by 35 centimeters. Okay, next one. Quickly. If C to D, receiving students, is 12.5 centimeters, what will be the distance in kilometers? All right. If C to D is 12.5 centimeters, what will be the distance in kilometers? Yeah. Your answer, receiving students. All right, quickly. Okay, we'll have here. Nakawas, please. Okay, you'll write the whiteboard. Okay, Nakawas, did you read out the answer? Please. Yeah, okay.
437.5 kilometers.
Okay, is she correct? So the distance from C to D, all right, is 437.5 kilometers on the ground. So on the map, 12.5 centimeters. So you multiply 12.5 by 35, and that's how we got 437.5 kilometers. Okay, receiving students, thank you very much, 8Cs and receiving students, for answering those questions. HCs, okay, and receiving students, as you all know that this is our last media lesson, and before we end our lesson, we will have some, not some, but we will have a speech or remarks, few remarks from some of our officers, or two of our officers, and I'll call upon our JICA expert, Mr. Akinori Ito, to give a few words to you all, ladies and receiving students. So please make welcome Mr. Ito. Thank you.
Good afternoon, good morning, grade HC and receiving school teacher and student. Last July, I went back to Japan because my contract expired. But now I came back again because JICA had started new project enhancing quality teaching through the TV program. Short name is Equity TV project. Last 2 months. So JICA will support for 3 years. So JICA will support maths and science program and also teacher training programs. So project aim, new Equip TV project aim is the quality of classroom teaching is improved in the project school through the TV programs. So this project we have main 4 output. So output is a high quality TV lesson programs are regularly broadcast. Teaching method of receiving school teachers are improved. Environment for regularly receiving the model lesson and teacher training program is enhanced. And feasibility study of expanding distance education utilizing TV program is examined. So this 4 output we will achieve the end of the our project. So after 3 years. So JICA will work with Department of Education and the model class and the receiving schools. So we are work together. So anyway, today, thank you very much inviting me for this special occasion. So this class, grade 8C student and the receiving school grade 8 student and teacher is our special maybe friends because you are 2 years, for 2 years, you are stay with us and learn together and work together. So we have good memory with us. So I hope you enjoyed this model lesson. Did you enjoy the lesson? I hope you learned something because our model teacher and every day prepare the lesson. Weekend they'll prepare the lesson. So our model teacher try to best making lesson for you and receiving school. So receiving school teacher too, Miss Abe, you prepare how to facilitate the lesson and prepare the material, the curriculum, TV and your student. So you work hard. So our student, grade 8C and the receiving class, you are lucky straight. think you sing Gupla lesson for during 2 years. So me had close to Upla, I got a national exam. So I think I'm last passed from Upla. So you must finish in this survey below Upla, 2 years or 8 years basic education. So you must try best na study good na best wish for the Upla. Okay. So meeting Mipla got chance of looking Upla anytime. So still we are, please call me Aki, and then we can call Upla and say hello, and then please report your progress for future. Okay. So congratulations for grade 8 and receiving school. So thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ito. Now I'll call upon our TV producer, Mr. Glenn Benny, to give his few words. Thank you, Mr. Glenn Benny.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, HC, and receiving 80 students. As you know, this is our last broadcast lesson for this year. And I hope from these 2 years that you have been with us, you have learned a lot of things, formally or informally, as we're doing our things and we're doing your part. Maybe you have learned somehow you have learned a few things that was going through the classroom. Thank you very much for your cooperation and your participation for the last 2 years. You have been a good model students, and you must know that you have been a role model for other grade 8 students from receiving schools. So I congratulate you for that, and I wish all the best for your grade 8 exam that is coming up, and I'm sure you will do well for your exam. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Benny. Now we'll call upon our Deputy Headmaster of Watch Strip. Thank you.
Right. Good morning, receiving schools and Watch Strip students. It has been a long time coming through from the beginning till now. Firstly, thank you teachers, Ms. Yerema and the other teachers who have been taking part in preparing, spending your time, weekends, to ensure that the students are learning what they are supposed to be learning from Monday till Friday. And also receiving teachers, thank you for all your efforts that we have put in preparing materials, equipments, other necessary things that to make sure that your students in your own schools are also learning the same thing. Now you students, you have made it easier for the teachers to teach, and especially with the new curriculum that is coming in, outcome-based, and this is a new thing in Papua New Guinea where we are trying, and I believe going through this, you have learned through experience, and it will help you in your life in future of what you are learning through this outcome base that we are going through. Thank you students for your cooperation and participation in all these programs throughout this year. And we hope it will be carried forward to the next level when other students are going to come in next year also. Lastly, all grade 8s who are participating in this program, we wish you all the best in your test, but a couple of advice from us. When the day comes, be confident of yourself in what you are doing, because what you are going to be tested on is not only all what you have learned through for the last 9 years. You'll be tested on those 4 areas. Please make sure you be confident on yourself. When you see that paper from Monday till Thursday, ensure that you go through slowly, go through the easy ones, then come to the hard ones. Be confident on yourself. 2, make sure you are healthy physically and ready mentally to do your test. 3, keep away from all unnecessary things that might hinder you from attending or doing your test from Monday till Thursday. Because if you are involved in anything else before, for example, this whole week, next week, or a couple of days to go, please stay away from unnecessary things. Stay with your parents, settle down, be concentrate on your test that is going to come, and wish you all the best with the test. And with all that, thank you. Have a nice Christmas. God bless.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pua. That was our deputy headmaster for Ward Strip. Now I'll call upon Bronwyn, our vice captain for this class, to also give a few words. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, receiving school students and teachers. I'd like to take this time and opportunity to acknowledge the hardworking camera crew, the director Tony Maben, JICA, the Department of Education, and Miss Irma for the effort you all put into making our classes possible. We have learned so much from our lessons. We have learned so much this year, and I am sure the receiving school students have learned as much as we have. I also thank the receiving students for your participation during our classes, our class activities as well. To conclude, on behalf of myself, on behalf of Miss Irma, the model class, and the model class, I would like to wish all the year 8 students, especially the receiving school students, the best of luck in the 2005 Certificate of Basic Education examinations. And we hope that you put all that you've learned into good practice. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Bronwyn. All right, so that brings us to the end of our lessons for this year, 2005. All right, receiving students and teachers, I hope you enjoyed being with us, the model students, the model class. Maybe at times we made you angry or we made you bored, but I mean, we all go through stages of learning. We all are learning. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all. Thank you so much for participating with us. And 8Cs and receiving students, I wish you all the best, right, in your exams, and may you have a bright future ahead of you. Okay, thank you so much. All right, and yep, our keyword, yep, revision. Thank you, 8Cs and receiving students, for participating today.
Welcome, Miss Irma, and thank you for your lesson.
Okay.